Those footprints were definitely made by Wooster boots. There's no faking that. I saw it myself, along with Wooster bags and satchels. Just trust me, I know how to sneak my way there. Give me rations for 7 days. No, just 3 days. That'll work for me.
No. Emergency supplies are reserved for the search and rescue teams. The SAR received updates from the injured and already found 2 people. All I have from you is a hunch.
Okay, you're just giving me the cold shoulder. You never really trusted me, did you?
Hey, everyone worked real hard to scrape these resources together. I gotta be responsible for them.
I knew it.
What's happening, Mr. Zoth?
Just when things are looking up, Dewey claims he's found more survivors. He's just coming up with an excuse to get more supplies. Back when we were still in the cave, I heard he was always trying to find excuses to slack off. He ain't too clean. Times were rough then, so we let him off because it was nothing serious. But now, I won't forgive anyone lying about matters of life and death.
Thank you for dutifully managing this outpost. To the business at hand. We're thinking about allocating key resources for the camp. I wonder if we can discuss transportation priorities with you.
Of course. Wonderful. I was about to ask you the same thing.
This might take a while. Enman, Dewey seemed a little off when he left just now. I'm a bit worried. Should we check on him a bit? Hmm?
Huh?
Look! Someone's over there.
Lightery. The breakers messed this place up completely. There used to be a few trails we could use.
Yeah, they really caused havoc here. Wait, how do you know the layout of this fort so well?
Now, we got no more use for this.
Huh? Who say? Dewey! Enman! You're back!
See? I've been telling you the truth.
You're really trying to save people, huh? I misjudged you.
Huh. Trying is at least better than doing nothing. Trading a scoundrel's life for a chance, I say it's a win. I know what's gonna happen. Once the outpost starts taking in people who know me, everyone's gonna find out. I never had a proper job, so I survived on stealing stuff from people. I was still in a detention cell when the LBs busted into the place.
But you still insisted on heading out and saving them.
I once sneaked into the depot to steal stuff, but I knocked over a shelf. I tried to steady it, but the mess got bigger. When the crewmates arrived, I'd already spilled a huge vat of specialized cutting fluid solution. All the damage I caused in that crime will probably keep me behind bars for life. But they just kept me in a local detention cell for nearly 2 months. I wasn't relocated. The Woosters probably never escalated this incident. And yeah, the Woosters also saved my life last time at the cave, so I guess I owe them twice. I've said my piece. Now do what you gotta do.
What you did was very dangerous. You or Chen should have called me.
We should focus on the serious matter first. Let's get this poor man settled down properly. Sir, are you a crewmate of the Valley? Our camp regularly moves the injured to the hub base, so don't worry. We'll move those who've been verified first.
Nope, I'll be good at this place.
But this is a temporary shelter. The limited amenities might not be suitable for someone your age.
Your outfits tell me you're Endfielders. You have an engineer named Andre, right? Can you give him a call? Tell him that Staub wants to help at this camp.
Mr. Andre? Okay. We'll contact him.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here.
Perhaps he's a friend of Mr. Andre. Well, we should call our hub base engineer and find out. Greetings.
All right, friends. Here comes the materials.
We brought all sorts of stuff. Building specs are quite different here. Look, these screws have a slightly narrower diameter.
No wonder we couldn't find any spare parts to repair that trailer. See? We need a professional for jobs like this. They can spot the problem instantly.
Ah, don't say that. At least we got everyone settled down. It's time to rebuild what was destroyed. All this tech will come in useful.
Andre, my man. How did you make this trip? Just sending the parts and materials over would have been enough.
Whew. You silly old man. I know what you're up to, now that you're around. I've brought these little buddies along. They'll give you some logistics capacity.
These machines look pretty expensive. And the parts as well. What are you planning to do with them?
I don't intend to just sit around and wait for the supplies to arrive. Since we've got plenty of space, I'm going to set up a proper workbench. This will let us make some simple tools and take on minor repair jobs. We got enough parts to fix and repair the bots. Since I got all this time on my hands, I can probably take an apprentice. A skilled assistant might be helpful later on.
An apprentice? Stop. Are you gonna make Dewey...
Just to lay it straight with you, the UW was quite disappointed in the brat. For 10 years, it was nothing but trouble. And every time he made an improvement, he would quickly lose patience and give up. There's no salvaging a hopeless wreck. But Dewey can still tell good from evil. I owe him for saving my life. So I guess he deserves another chance.
If the old man isn't bothered by having a scoundrel apprentice, then I've got nothing to say. So yeah, I'll take the offer. Thank you.
Ha! To a good beginning. All right, let's end the chit-chat and start working already.
Mess. I thought they said they were doing well.
Let's find out what's happening in the infrastation. failed SAR operation seems to have affected Nothman a lot. Greetings.
Hmm?
Judging from these notes, this seems to be the contraption that Nothman wants to install on the watchtower.
Let's go and ask Uncle Pan.
Oh, you're all here.
Uncle Pan, we found out that Nothman is still trying to track down the missing crewmates. Did he just go?
Impossible. That boy still got sense. Given our current situation, it wouldn't be starting another wide chase.
The crewmates say that you're preparing to install some hardware on the watchtower. Is there anything we can help with?
We can definitely help, Uncle Pan. Ask away.
Let me think. Chen, can you help the crew with the muscle work? As for Supervisor Perlica, can you help monitor the AIC factory? The crewmates are used to their UWST machinery and tend to apply excessive force when operating machines.
No problem. Endman, we'll be right back.
The UWST crew is a reliable lot and works extra hard. This major undertaking got off to a fast start, and we've already made a strong progress. Ah, yes. It's what we mentioned last time. We plan to mount a signal receiver on the watchtower. Hey, I know where he went. Nothman wants to salvage an arts unit from the old base station and convert it into a signal receiver. That's right. However, the refuge point has no one to spare, and we cannot afford any more delays. Nothman probably ran off to the control center on his own. He's got keys to the place. Admin, we better head over and check things out. That thing isn't so easy to dismantle. We gotta give him a hand.
How? This shouldn't be happening. All the parameters are on target. Damn it. How did this happen? How? Why? Blasted blightery. I'm done for. Damn it. I'm a blasted fool. A blight-brained good-for-nothing. If I break this, I'll never find them. And those land breakers are still around. Blightery! Stop the fire! Stop burning already! Vitalos, stop!
Disengage the connector at the bottom.
What?
If I were you, I would start by disengaging the bottom connector.
But these three supporting arts units are obviously overheating.
You already have control of the circuit of the main arts unit. The bottommost unit is used to modulate output fluctuations of the other two.
It's true, but we're out of time. The thing is smoking already. In the heat.
Slowly, steady your hands, and avoid touching the other arts units. You don't want to cause the interference shots between the circuits. That's right. Slowly, no need to panic. Keep the cool.
I really dismantled it. Mr. Japan, look! Only the support unit burned out. The main arts unit is still intact. I could still use this. It's a perfect fit for the blueprints I'm working on!
Don't celebrate just yet. We only dismantled a third of this piece of hardware. The two support arts units have become unstable. I will get it fixed. We need someone to keep their eyes on the thermostat. Temperature must be stable during repairs, or this whole thing will burn itself into slag. This will be muscle work. Nuffman won't be able to pull this off on his own. Okay, do anything you can to keep the temperature stable.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what
Yeah, damn it.
Mr. Japan, are you alright?
Yeah, I got slow and clumsy. Quick, we can't leave this half down.
No! That's too dangerous. We can't risk your life for this. I'll dismantle the last unit. I've studied your moves. I got it all down in my mind.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Ah.
Perhaps this is what it felt like.
An impressive acquisition. This feels familiar.
I spot treasure. Let's go take a look. An impressive acquisition.
Warning. This area is...
Ah.
Endman? Oh, I'm totally alright. Just checking out this rock. I haven't figured anything out yet, though. Of course it's different. Just 2 days ago, I saw with my very own eyes a bunch of sneaky breakers gathered around the rock. They also drew stuff on it. This rock is really close to our hub base. Those breakers must be planning another raid. That's what I'm trying to find out. But I, Jouster the Meticulous, believe that my persistence and investigative spirit will figure it out. When that happens, I shall reveal they drew on this rock. Yeah, if only some knowledgeable scholar would show up and give me some guidance.
Edmund, from what you said, can those drawings be Bone Crusher glyphs? We have received relevant intel. These glyphs are drawn using a special type of paint. You'll need a secret Bone Crusher way to see these glyphs. Don't give up yet, Enmin. Try scanning it. Our scanners are designed to reveal secrets like this.
Sounds like a real solution. I guess all we need is a proper scan to reveal the secrets behind these dastardly glyphs. Do us the honors, Endministrator. Ah, look! They've been revealed! So this is what Bone Crusher glyphs actually look like. It seems rather incomplete. I think we're missing something.
Something doesn't look right.
Ah! I just remembered something. We'll definitely find some clues at that place. The Originium Byproduct Processing Center. It's just over there. The breakers whacked the BPPC recently. The place is a total mess now, but the raiders probably left some graffiti behind. Come on, Enmin. You know what I'm trying to say. The graffiti is the clue. We can use the glyphs' positions to predict the LB's plans, and with that, we'll figure out what their glyphs actually mean. That's what detective novels always say, right?
Enmin, since we don't have any other leads, we might as well head to the Originium BPPC to investigate. Over there look like UWST crewmates. Maybe we can talk to them and get more clues.
Now these LBs have done it! If I ever get my hands on them, there'll be no mercy! You're Enfielders, right? It's those landbreaker lunatics again. They grabbed our stockpile and even stole our smart performance booster. I can't stand this anymore. Yeah, it's a general-purpose broadcaster developed by the UWS team. It automatically plays pre-recorded messages based on the weather, environment, and work schedule. Everyone found it annoying at first, but we got used to its company. In fact, it was boosting the work performance of many of our crewmates. So we decided to give it a new name, Smart Performance Booster. Those landbreakers, they better not take it apart like they do with the other machines, or I, Seder Yahtzee, will unleash hell on these scav rippers! I don't really know. I just came back from lunch break and the looters were already gone. But I'm sure they went that way. Look at the ground along that direction. Parts, nuts, and bolts. These must have been dropped from the machines looted by the breakers. Wait, don't tell me you're going to find those breaker scum. Well, if that's the case, maybe you can help us retrieve our smart performance booster. Just retrieve whatever you can find and bring them back. At least it would address our material shortage. Really appreciate this.
Oh, they really dropped a lot of parts, but this does look like a decent clue. Enman, we can follow this trail of parts. It might even lead us to the Breakers camp.
This ain't normal.
But let's do this together, lads.
Break 'em up real.
Hey, hear that sound?
He's getting ambushed. Let's do this together, lads.
Are these LBs worshipping a den stack? It looks like some bizarre ritual. And they're doing this while the UWST safety reminders are playing. It's kind of funny. In any case, I'm afraid you might have to take down these breakers first. Good job, Edmund. This might be the same LB mob that attacked the original team. We should be pretty close to the looted supplies.
Break 'em up real.
That was some perfect teamwork. Entering or leaving the site. A definitive outcome achieved through strong...
Edmund, these must be the supplies stolen by the landbreakers. Let's take them back.
or leaving
One
the
more
site.
thing, Enman.
2.
Can you switch off that
Evacuate
general
the site
purpose
ASAP
broadcaster?
during emergencies.
The endless noise is
3.
making my head hurt.
Update work logs and check the machines at end of shift. Safety reminders. 1. Do safety checks before entering or leaving the site. 2. Evacuate the site ASAP during emergencies. 3. Update work logs and check the machines at end of... Welcome. You are now using an Echo's general purpose broadcaster developed by the United Workers Syndicates of Talos 2. Playing the latest recording.
It's all ours. All this belongs to us. Grab this stuff. Just the grubbing tools. Break and crush the rest.
Playing a fitting public broadcast. Sort it, label it, love it. Handle all warehouse goods with tender care. No. Battery low. Switching to sleep mode.
Phew. It's finally turned off. Great job, Enman. Now let's head back to the Originium byproduct processing center.
Isn't this our smart performance booster? Oh, we can finally listen to its all-too-familiar broadcasting once more. Let me see. Those scabby breakers better not have done anything to it. Ah, yes. Sheesh, I guess I got too excited I forgot about it. I'll check them right now. Yeah, this is it. Our supplies. But a portion seems to be missing. Gel cotton. We can use this material to make small demolition charges for construction sites. Our stash doesn't have a lot of them, but they're still pretty dangerous. Apologies, Endmen. This is an oversight on my part. I thought the Landbreakers knew nothing about gel cotton, and it seems likely they've hidden it away.
This probably isn't over. I'll also notify the security officer about the missing explosives. Seems like this incident may have something to do with the glyphs. What do you think, Enman?
Need a solution. I'm busy enough as it is. Administrator! Oh, thank goodness. You came at just the right time. Yeah, I've got a very perplexing situation on my hands. It's kept me up for 2 nights. A while ago, Endfield entered into a vendor contract with another company. We just need to finalize the payment and delivery of the cargo. But Valley 4 endured quite a situation. The vendor sent one of their agents here to meet us, but I have no one to spare. Enman, our partner in this undertaking is Erickson Trading House. It's a company listed in the TGCC corporate registry. I've run the background checks. They seem like a legitimate operation, but they hardly received any deals recently. And Erickson gave us a call just as things started to settle down in the valley. That's good news, but it smells a bit suspicious to me. And I found something really funny. The bid they gave us during the bidding process is way higher than the market average. Enman, you've dealt with far more people than office clerks like us. So I wonder if I can ask you to audit them for us? And maybe arrange a product demo as well? And feel free to exercise your judgment when auditing our potential partner, Enman. Record the data in this file. If there's something you wish verified, our people in the relevant divisions will handle it. Really counting on you for this, Enman. Now that's one thing off my checklist. Gotta go and handle another problem!
So, the Henman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endman fought at full power. Perlica, have you seen that before?
I did not. But I found records of important battles fought by our Endmen. They gave rise to quite a...
Greetings. Are you the representative of Endfield Industries? Yes. That will be me. I didn't expect your company to send someone so young-looking. My name is Hartman, Senior Marketing Specialist of Erickson Trading House. This is my business card. Please, add me to your list of contacts. Huh? You're actually the administrator? Of course. I just didn't expect the administrator would personally come to meet me. This deal must be extremely important to your organization. So, as per our previous agreement, let's proceed with the product demo.
Enman, ready to give a product demo? I've marked the zipline deployment sites. That hill over there has the required elevation and a pretty decent view. It's perfect for showcasing the capabilities of our zipline. Let's go there.
This height and this distance. Honestly, I'm a little nervous.
Well, you'll be witnessing the true capabilities of Endfield soon enough. Enman, let's lay down the first zipline pylon.
What? How? It's like pulling something out of your pocket and letting it build itself out of thin air. Imagine if we had this tech in the van.
Done with the installation, Enman? I've marked more zipline deployment positions on your map. Remember, place a zipline pylon every 80 meters. Our client is waiting for you at the hilltop of the starting location.
danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Oraline is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Gosh, this doesn't look like good news. I'll access connection logs from nearby base stations. This will let me verify where he sent his last message.
Looking for this guy.
My leg! They ruined my leg!
Let me take a look. Who attacked you?
I don't know. Land breakers, probably.
Just a flesh wound, but no broken bones. They weren't out to take his life. Herbs nearby should be able to stop the bleeding. Let's look for some.
Really? Okay. That's good to hear. This place is one blighted backwater. No way I'm coming back here, no matter how many orders they provide. It all happened just now. I got back, found the contract, and started driving to your place. Everything was fine until, kabam! The tires of my car blew out. So I stopped the car to take a look. Then I found myself surrounded by a landbreaker mob. They attacked me, dragged me out of the car, threw me on the ground, and nabbed all my stuff. Getting mugged happens all the time, but these breakers actually said, "Too little money, leader won't be happy." I mean, they took all my money. Isn't that enough?
Did the breakers say those words? This looks suspicious to me, Anmin. Let's investigate the site of the attack.
Enman, we should scan the site. I'll get people from the tech divisions to analyze it. This will take a while. I'll try to prioritize this job ticket. Feel free to continue with your investigation.
This doesn't look right. These landbreakers conducted the attack too professionally. Yes, an amateurish pretense of a landbreaker attack.
True breakers won't take out tires with crossbow bolts. They only grab things that look expensive. Files and contracts are worthless to them. This feels like a setup done by civilized people from the band.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello, sir. Are you alright?
Situation normal.
Your situation doesn't look normal to me. Don't worry, we'll get you out immediately.
Many thanks.
Can you still walk? We can take you to our base. Don't worry, our surgeons can treat all sorts of injuries.
Call me Weitz. There is no need to rush for a surgeon's presence. I only need some rest and recuperation. I am ashamed to speak of it, but my luggage has fallen victim to brigandry. The landbreakers came at me with absolute numerical superiority. I could not stop them. But those pieces of luggage are important. I cannot leave until I recover my lost property.
Ayo, that sounds like an easy problem to fix. We'll just go and retrieve them for you.
Another day of beautiful sounds. Is that the luggage Waits mentioned?
These breakers are a real menace. You can't crystal us! This looks like the missing crate. Let's bring it back to Weitz. Hope he's okay.
Some breakers carried the cargo back to their camp.
Weitz rushed into this place for these crates.
He seems like a good person.
Speak plainly. Where did you hide my cargo?
Hit him in our old hideout. Hit him in our bellies. Hit him in places that yield.
supply crates secured. Allow me to make a final inventory count. A few tins have gone missing. How did this happen?
Perhaps the breakers divided the loot. Wait, did you just say tins? Your crates are just filled with canned food?
Not just tinned provisions. Drinking water, fuel, emergency medication, and basic arts unit. My cargo has everything required.
But that's just a typical set of emergency supplies.
Indeed. If used properly, they will deliver many lives from the clutches of danger.
Well, you're not wrong.
Joining the Order of Steel Oath was my dream. However, I didn't meet their requirements and failed to pass the trials. This is why I have decided to lend my assistance to others in ways I can. When I heard about the disaster in Valley 4, I immediately carried these supplies and made my way here.
Immediately? You had all of these supplies ready the whole time?
Of course. My residence is filled with emergency supplies. Unfortunately, my vehicle suffered a malfunction, and I was also ambushed. These crates are the only things left.
I don't know if I should call you selflessly dedicated or seriously unlucky.
Endman, there shouldn't be any landbreakers nearby. What is our plan from here?
The Tins wouldn't go walkabout on their own. If the landbreakers didn't do it, then it's probably the local critters.
This cave is quite complicated. Let's try the scanning feature. We can use it to find local wildlife activity. It'll make our search easier.
Found something. Tiny paw prints. What animal is this?
The prints suggest that they're not very big creatures.
Look! It really was the long ears after all. Look! It's right here! There are bite marks in this can, and they look fresh. Don't use this to grind your teeth, little one.
Times are hard for humanity and beasts alike. Though the tins must be recovered, I shall assist in its search for food.
You're such a kind soul, Mr. Weitz. Now that we've recovered everything, where are you headed next?
Do you know any organizations that can help distribute these supplies? If the administrative organization of Valley 4 is still operational, we should attempt to get in touch with them. The supplies may be meager, but they will come in useful as well.
Administrative organization? Are you talking about...
In addition to the UWST, I have heard about a separate organization. They are also managing several installations in Valley 4. Any organization that works with the UWST should be reliable enough. I sense unease amongst my friends.
Perhaps you can just give those crates to us. Henman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endman fought at full power. Kurlika, have you seen that before?
I did not.
Good little buddy. Feeling lively and chipper again, huh? Just be careful and don't get hurt again. Things are really dangerous outside. Oh, Professor! You're here! How have you been? I'm here to help. You seem to be doing pretty well, Professor. I was a little worried when I heard about your amnesia.
We are still observing the Endman's physical condition. Endman, our operation here needs the support of an operator skilled in disaster research and geological prospecting. Ardelia is the first that came to mind. I notified her right after we received Mr. Crow's call. Her experience and expertise will be crucial for this project.
The situation here is not very good. I did a quick survey of the vicinity. Energy leaking from the ether rift may have seeped into the ground. The blight is everywhere. This place is obviously dangerous grounds. But the wildlife of Valley 4 are doing their best to survive. They might be weak, but they're helping each other to endure this hardship. I'm happy to be here and help these little creatures. And I'm definitely happy to be on your team, Professor. The local site monitor is right ahead. I'll take you to him. This place has been severely affected by the disaster. Post-disaster rebuilding will be difficult given our current resources. This is why I think you should come here and take a look, Professor. People here, and me. We all need you, Professor.
Endman, you're finally here. I hope I didn't trouble you with a sudden request.
It's all right, Mr. Crow. This is all part of our partnership.
It seems you have discussed this already. Endman, remember the project I mentioned in my message? Valley 4 has taken a serious beating. The power plateau itself is directly affected by the ether rift. Blight and anomalous locations are popping up all over the region. Under general circumstances, we might have to wait for more than a decade for the ether energy and its effects to dissipate. But we can't afford to wait that long.
More than a decade?
Firstly, we worked hard to build our homes here. We are not going to give it up. Secondly, we don't know how the ether would affect the local ecology. This place might change into something else by the time we return. So we plan to construct a Valley 4 reconstruction headquarters with local materials. This HQ will provide ecological testing and geological surveillance functions. We have a 6-year plan to restore Valley 4 to its original state. That's assuming everything goes smoothly. It also assumes that we can quickly assess the degrees of ether impact on Valley 4 and successfully complete all testing and analysis. Even then, we'll still have plenty of difficulties to overcome. The most critical one is that we need a specialized large geological probe. Indeed. And it's the reason why we need this Caprinium. I mean this excellent disaster scientist to share her expertise with us. Finally, the most important key to it all, the productivity offered by the AIC factory. Awesome, Endman. Let's get things started right away. Rep work for the construction is complete. We've also selected our site for the reconstruction headquarters.
Let's deploy the sub-PAC here, Endman. The people here need us. Many thanks.
Why are you all standing here?
Construction work is complete. We're waiting for you to formally kickstart our mobilization for the Geological Probe Project. Professor Crow will be assigning the lead engineer for this project, but
no one here is more qualified than Professor Crow. He can be a little stubborn, but he's the best technician we have. With his leadership, I'm sure the project will be completed soon.
You're back. How about the samples? This means all our prep work is done. Time to formally begin the project. The next step of our undertaking will be an extremely challenging and critical project. It will determine the survival of countless lives in Valley 4 and the surrounding regions. We shall rebuild homes, restore ecologies, and erase the scars from our beloved land. The construction of the large geological probe. I hereby grant Clavel and Din complete authority over the project.
Hear, hear! It goes without saying.
Hold on! Oh, wait! And that is how things should be. Our new project leads will mobilize the crew and get started with the work.
But how? There must be a mistake. I could never...
Well, I guess the crew of the HQ has plenty of work cut out for them. Leave it to me, Professor. I'm hoping to try out something new as well.
Endman and Supervisor Perliga, you came at the right time. I just finished drafting a report about this incident.
Much appreciated. We would like to learn more about the details. For example, where are all the broken robots you just mentioned?
Oh, they're all hiding at an abandoned platform, not too far from here. At first, we dispatched a technician to perform checkups and repairs, but these robots started reporting errors soon after, and this just kept going on and on forever.
The situation sounds a little more complicated than I thought. Time for a field investigation.
Oh, I just remembered. This is a device we use to monitor the robot's condition. I think you should carry it with you, Inman and Supervisor Perlica. And the device is also furnished with our latest geopositioning system. I hope it can help you out.
Enman, I've synchronized the UWST monitoring device. You should now see the marked locations from your terminals directly.
Stop! If you're gonna run, at least let me confirm and register your repair log. Huh? Endfielders? Why are you here? Wait, are you the ones my boss mentioned in that message earlier? We were told we've got some pros to handle this epic scale breakdown.
Yes, we are here to handle that issue.
Okay, you can just head over that way. All the broken bots are there anyhow. Why should I care? I'm the unlucky Wooster forced to repair these metal boxes and see them break down again. So even if you actually solve this malfunction, they'll only assign me to repair stuff at another place. Maybe I'll get to fix something different, but that's about it. By the way, we've previously hired quite a few high-level tech experts to handle this problem. None of them have succeeded. No matter how many times you fix them, it only takes a few minutes before they revert and malfunction again. Nothing ever changes. It's just like my entire job.
If only I were as good as Uncle Leon and knew how to cure little children. Maybe I'd be able to help you out. No, not really. I just want to help Gregory. Gregory doesn't look too good. It's showing red text and looks really sad. Everyone told me to ignore it. They said it's broken. But Gregory found my little doll. The one that Mama gave me. So I'm gonna do what I can to help Gregory.
Don't worry. We are also here to help it.
Really? Then I'm counting on you, Lady Mask. Another day of beautiful sound.
Endman, I've analyzed the data on this robot. I'll sync the results with you.
I've verified these actions to be autonomous in nature. Now for the most crucial step of operational verification. Once I get this verified, I'll have the greatest discovery of this era in my hands. The old eggheads at TGCC will have no choice but to bow to us. The UWST. Huh? No reaction. Maybe I adopted the wrong approach. Oh, this makes no sense at all. Who are you? We're running an extremely important AI project at this site. This might be the beginning of a technological revolution. Untrained personnel should keep themselves out.
We've received a UWST commission. Our job is to handle the large-scale robot malfunctions in this area.
Ugh. I guess John et al. Got the outsiders involved. And I specifically told them not to. How could they... Oh, forget it. If you want to take a look, go ahead. Feel free to take a look at those units over there. Just don't touch this one next to me.
The model and feedback signals seem rather similar to the robots we recently checked. No, but let's check on the other robots.
It's still not working. Where is the problem? Did it burn through the module? What? I thought those units over there would keep you busy for a while. I've told you already. You can't touch this particular unit. It's a special entity that took me a long time to identify. This isn't your ordinary logistics robot. If you break it... Fine, but be careful. Also, be gentle. If anything goes wrong, I'll hold you responsible. You actually rebooted the robot? How?
Unfortunately, its storage and execution modules are damaged. There is hardly any data we can analyze.
What? What's happening? Is this a new autonomous action? No, I must record this, immediately!
Endman, this action does not seem to be based on data from its local storage. However, I do not believe the action is entirely autonomous in nature. That is a possibility we should not rule out. Perhaps the projected image is part of the command. According to the data we previously acquired, any robots receiving this specific command will reset their priorities of their executables. They would then ignore all other commands received afterwards. Yes. But the coordinates given by the command seem to conflict with the designated destination. So even when the robots reach the coordinates marked by the command, they would not be able to reach the said destination. This resulted in a string of constant malfunctions. That's right. The actual meaning of the command must be acquired. Otherwise, we won't be able to identify the actual cause of the robot's malfunctions. We tried it before. Its duration is too short for us to identify the frequency range of signal emission. Did you just furnish it with functional modules for positioning an image output? This might just work. Let the robot receiving the signals conduct positioning and feed us the resulting coordinates. A very effective solution. looks like a map. The marked location on the map. It should be where the center is. Let's go there and take a look, Endman.
Where should we go next?
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed!
We'll see this through.
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one.
What is this? Wait. Does this mean the sender we're looking for? Is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled... What happened? After decrypting the data, all that's left is a bunch of garbled code. It's like everything has been rewritten. Decryption success. The recorded data is...
Temperature limit is shutting down. Temperature is warm. Visuals of flowers. Many flowers. Come here. Please. This is the very end. Come here, please. It's comfortable and beautiful.
Endman? Endman! What happened to you, Endman? Are you feeling any pain? It is completely shut down. Should we bring it with us, Endman? go next?
Endman, Supervisor Perlica, thank you so much for helping. All of our logistics robots are working properly again.
That's good to hear. You did well.
Wait, isn't this the Sea of Flowers from over 20 years ago? It was planted right here.
Over 20 years ago?
Yeah. Back then, we planted a small bed of flowers we brought from Simon. It witnessed how the United Workers raised our facilities at this very site. Eventually, it became a sea of flowers. But then we had to expand our site several years ago. In the end, that sea of flowers was moved somewhere else, just so we could make room for this depot. It was also the time when we started manufacturing these logistics robots. The production line was right opposite this place. In fact, the oldest models were first activated near here. Huh. The first scene they saw after activation was probably that very same sea of flowers.
It must have been a beautiful dream for them. Regardless, the issue of malfunctioning robots has been resolved. This should conclude the commission, Endman. Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath.
She was doing fine, and she didn't say anything about the Great Oak. It's all my fault. I thought Granny would be all right. Surgeon Yue even reminded me to pay close attention yesterday. Wait. Matvey and his crew probably removed the temporary barricades. Granny! Oh no! She might have found out. Okay, I'll take you where Granny last visited. Perhaps we'll be able to find some clues. Endman, over here! Engaging. Stay safe. All the estimates. Arkights are down. Ready to try. Take another picture in. Get crunchy. Like that. Here we go. Take this. Here's our chance. A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
No hardship will...
Endman, Alia, we found Granny Jenner.
What? You found her? Well, where is she right now?
The Originium sampling garden. You can head back now.
Endman, Alia, you're back.
Miss Jenner?
What happened, Alia? It's only been a little while. And you don't recognize Granny Jenna anymore?
No, I mean, yes, I do, but...
Silly girl. I just woke up and suddenly felt like walking around. I hope I didn't scare you.
No, of course not. Oh, Granny Jenner, I'm just so glad you're back. You're finally back with us.
Apologies, Endman. This old lady probably gave you more than a royal share of trouble. It's quite the embarrassment, if you ask me. Now, I know you won't mind. You probably know there are certain things that eventually catch up with everyone. But I still have hope. Hope that I'll do everything I can and entrust my ongoing duties to responsible hands before that eventuality befalls me. Now that may leave people sad and sorry, but it's at least better than doing nothing at all. Alia, I believe you have that work manual of mine.
Ah, yes, Granny Jenner.
Keep it safe. The manual has growth records of the great Originium oak, as well as lessons and techniques I jotted down after years of cultivating the sapling. You'll find it useful.
But
You pay great attention to details, and you stick to your responsibilities. It'll set my mind at ease if I can entrust this to you, girl. Endman, thank you. I actually wanted to say this when we met last time. I was hoping that you would return to Valley 4 again, to the very place where you planted the great oak with your own hands. Back then, the situation forced our hand. We did our best, but we couldn't keep the great Originium oak safe, nor protect the home you gave us. This incident remains the most painful event that countless crewmates and I have endured. For years, I've committed myself to tending these little saplings. My only wish is to see our great oak take root once more in the land, and then reach up for the skies. I hope the great oak will again become our cradle, our hope. And now, I've finally caught a glimpse of a possibility. So if that day does come, can I ask you to visit Valley 4 once again, Endman? Could you please watch over the new oak, as well as these lands, and see if they've grown and transformed into what you envisioned?
Granny Jenner. She's left us. Happened this morning. I knew it all along. Granny left with a smile on her face. She said she felt really happy about having gone through so much with the Endman this time. She had dreamed of that when she was young, but never imagined it would happen in this way. Granny Jenner. She was also grateful to everyone in the camp for helping her remember the good old days. She felt that the butterfowl was better than what she'd had in the past. An afternoon by the breaths remained a beautiful song. Finally, she hoped that we would not feel sad about her departure, because She left her most important dream upon these lands, and entrusted the Originium sapling, the vessel of her dreams, to me. I won't let her down. So I'll just sit in the sadness for a while. Just a little while.